Okay, so Suggestopedia is very different for me, but it's kind of funny because that's how I study. I always listen to music whenever I'm reading my textbook because I find it helps me remember things. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the second reading just because it's more fun. Yeah. So as I'm reading, would ask students just pay attention to the future tense in the story and do your best to recognize it. Okay, so I hope it can hear this. I hope. Oh, hopefully it's not too loud, but loud enough. I don't know. Okay. So here we go. The story. I want you to imagine that you are about to visit a small village. It doesn't matter which country it's in because all villages are the same whichever part of the world they are in. There were only about 300 inhabitants in total in this particular village, and everyone knew everybody's business. A typical street conversation would run like this. I hear Joan's going to have a baby next year. I expect it will be a boy this time. I wouldn't be surprised. She's having a nurse come next week to help her with her 5 girls, and maybe a boy will make life easier for her. In this village, people usually help each other whenever they can. If someone is going to the big town, that is where there are more than 1,000 people living in it. Invariably, they will say to their neighbors, I'll get you some vegetables if you like. But it's not all sweetness and light here because there's a long-standing feud going on between two families. I'll let the local gossip Mary tell you the background. It must be 10 years ago when it all started. I doubt it'll ever stop. She laughed. She laughed when she said that. But then I've been told I'm going to tell you the beginning of it all, and also you are to listen, remember? There are 2 women who are always arguing about something. One of them lives in that huge house over there. Don't look now because she'll open her front door any minute. She's going to catch the 9:15 bus that goes in 10 minutes from that stop there. Now she's a fine lady, she is. She's due to become a counselor next month. After the elections, and she'll probably make a good job of it. Now hold on a second. The other lady is leaving her house in a minute. Yes, what did I say? She's going to catch the bus too, but she'll get on at the next stop to avoid meeting the counselor lady. Now the second lady runs a small restaurant. As a matter of fact, I'm taking lunch there today. I asked Mary why these 2 women didn't get on. She looked me straight in the eye and said, jealousy. One runs successful restaurants, and the counselor lady runs a small guest house. Most of them are going to make a lot of money this year because of the festival, but the guest house lady will make a lot more, and she always has done that, and that's the cause of the trouble. Now, what I haven't told you, continued Mary, and I'm just about to reveal it, is that there are 2 other people in the story, namely the son of one of the ladies and the daughter of the other. And yes, they are getting married next year, and the whole village will be invited. It's going to be a big affair. I interrupted Mary at this point and asked her what happened to the feud. Oh, that doesn't matter much now, continued Mary. They'll be too busy making arrangements for the wedding. They're due to meet a catering firm this morning. So, what's all about the separate bus stops? I asked. Oh, that's just for the tourists who are coming here next month. I tried to understand, but had one more question. What about Josie? Now, you're not too worry of her. There are plenty of villages around here, and she'll soon find another one to visit and cause trouble in. I thanked Mary and walked away, totally confused, thinking to myself, I shall never understand village life. Alright, so hopefully, students, you're able to identify some of those future tense verbs, vocabulary that we went over. So we're gonna identify them in the story. So if you get into pairs, give your copies of the story and you can highlight.